All right, so today we're going to take a look at the big fish tank that we're swimming around in, the nature of the entirety, and from that draw some indications of why we live the way we live, why we're interested in what we're interested in, and sort of what lies at the fundamental need or desire or love of manifesting, of being. The three states, sleeping, dreaming, and waking, are all in consciousness. The manifested, what you call unconsciousness, is also manifested in time. So some talk about a fourth state, that turiya, that dreamless sleep, where you're still manifested, you're still in consciousness, even though to us we think unconsciousness. We still know that we had a good night's sleep. We still carry that sense of I through the experience. And so they say that still exists within the manifested, within consciousness, in time. Beyond consciousness altogether lies the unmanifest, and beyond all, and pervading all, is the heart of being, which beats steadily between manifested, unmanifested, manifested, unmanifested. So it's pervading everything, and it's manifesting and unmanifesting. You can compare this maybe to the idea of the Big Bang theory. You know, that initially at that point when the entire universe, for sake of talking about it, exists in a period, in a single dot, and then boom, through a huge expansion becomes the entire universe that we inhabit, that we strive to know and that we strive to understand. And then the sages say that once again reaches a maximal and then collapses again back into its 0 point, back into the unmanifest, the pure potential. And then it does it again, over and over and over, as it were. Of course, things like that we can't fit in the mind. We can't understand in that sort of way. It is the instinct of exploration, the love of the unknown, that brings me into existence. This little me, this I that we're all familiar with. What brought you here? It's the love of the unknown. It's the adventure of existence, the instinct of exploration, for learning, for finding out what is this? What's going on? It is in the nature of being to seek adventure in becoming, as it is in the nature of becoming to seek peace in being. So that adventure for finding out what is going on, what is life all about? What is the meaning of this? What is the point of this? What is it at its fundamental? It's that love, that desire to know, to explore, to find out, to grow, to expand, to learn, that keeps us going, that is the impetus for me. And then that which keeps us on track, that which actually helps us to keep moving until we find, or until we realize, until we come to know, is that desire for inner peace, to be content, to be whole, to be part of that pure potential once again. And that's why you can't stop in ignorance and be happy. All of the bed sheets in this manifested world are too short for your comfort. You know, so everything that you try in life, that's why things of the senses and things of the mind are never satisfying. They're always just a little bit too small, because you are infinite. You are too big for anything in this world to satisfy you. So until we know that, we're caught in this cycle, this adventure of exploration, this love of the unknown that keeps us moving and keeps us searching until we arrive at that home. This alternation of being and becoming is inevitable. It's what we're born into. It's at the fundamental for our small existence, for our personality. Whether we thought we had anything to do with it or not, whether we're happy about it or not happy about it, it's inevitable. Here we are. But he says, my home is beyond. That's why there is no finding a home here in the senses. It's a great mercy never to be comfortable in ignorance. That's what spurs us onward and what brings us to that ultimate reality. It's all a grace. It's all a wonder. It's all a kindness. This is the assurance of our nature. We know wrong only because we know right, because deep within us there is love as a root. And so all the evil and suffering we recognize as evil and suffering, because within us is a knowledge of non-suffering. All that lives works for protecting, perpetuating and expanding its consciousness. And our life is about continual growth. We're always pushing to learn more, to earn more. And the dilemma is if we think that this world is our existence, if we think that this world is what we are, this world of limitation and restriction, then it's eternally frustrating for us because of that infinite self that keeps reminding us of our nature, that we're infinite, we're bigger than all of this, that no thing with parts will ever be enough for us. When you try and paint the infinite on a canvas, you can't. And if you fall in love with the canvas because of the infinite, because of the beauty within it, if you think the canvas is the thing itself, you're lost in a dissatisfaction. So know that the canvas is not the thing itself. It's only a best approximation of the expression of an infinite beauty and infinite love. Once you realize that the road is the goal, and that you are always on the road, not to reach a goal, but to enjoy its beauty and its wisdom, life ceases to be a task and becomes natural and simple, and in itself an ecstasy. Realization is when you can accept that at the very deepest inner sense of being, and peace arises. It reflects in us in a lack of desire. The need goes away, the hunger goes away, the fear goes away. So if you're that 9-year-old child in the back of the van, you're not sitting there going, when are we going to get there? When are we going to get there? You become not just content, but it becomes an ecstatic experience just to watch the journey happen, to see the beauty of it. And that's awakening. When all of this simply being, this is beyond condition. This is that sense where just this moment and just the mystery of being, just the wisdom available is ecstatic, is enough. And that's the place that the science of religion delivers us to. That